Studio microphone, The Lost Roman Ninth Legion, History's Greatest Vanishing Act. Opening. Deep, cinematic music plays. A misty Roman battlefield fades into view. Narrator calm, mysterious tone. In the vast tapestry of Roman history, full of triumphs, betrayals, and brutal wars, there lies a mystery so strange, so chilling, that even today, nearly 2,000 years later, historians are still puzzled. A powerful Roman legion, numbering over 5,000 elite soldiers, simply disappeared. No bones, no battlefield, no survivors, just silence. This is the story of the legendary 9th Legion Hispania, and how it marched into the mists of northern Britain, never to be seen again. The might of Rome. To understand the magnitude of this mystery, we must first understand what the 9th Legion was. The Legio IX Hispania, or the 9th Spanish Legion, was one of Rome's most formidable military units. It had fought in Julius Caesar's campaigns in Gaul, crushed rebellions in Spain and Germany, and marched deep into Britannia, helping to conquer what the Romans called the land of the barbarians. They were not just soldiers. They were Rome's steel fist. So how could such a force simply vanish into the wild north? Around 120 AD, Britain was a dangerous and volatile Roman province. Emperor Hadrian sat on the throne, dealing with revolts across the empire. In the far north of Britain, tribes like the Caledonians and Picts were fiercely resisting Roman rule. It is believed that the 9th Legion, stationed in Eboracum, modern-day York, was ordered to march north to suppress a growing rebellion. And then, they vanished. No letters, no messengers, no return. The theories, what really happened? The fate of the 9th Legion has been the subject of countless theories. Let's explore the most compelling ones. Fire Theory 1. Annihilated by the northern tribes. Many historians believe the 9th marched into Caledonia, modern Scotland, and was ambushed and destroyed by a massive tribal force. A crushing defeat, so humiliating, that Rome tried to erase it from memory. This theory is supported by lack of future records of the legion, sudden Roman construction of Hadrian's Wall shortly after, increased military presence in Britain around the same time. But if they were destroyed, where are the remains? The shields, helmets, swords, bones? Nothing has ever been found. Scroll theory transferred, and lost elsewhere. Another theory suggests the 9th Legion was transferred to the Roman frontier in Germania or the Middle East, and may have perished there. Some inscriptions show the 9th active in the Netherlands around 120 AD. Could they have been wiped out in a rebellion far from Britain? Possible, but again, there's no clear record of their destruction. Just shadows, erased from history. Some historians believe that the Roman Empire, ashamed by the complete loss of an entire legion, intentionally removed all traces of the 9th's fate. Rome was a proud empire. Public failures were bad for morale and bad for politics. Could it be that the 9th was erased, like a mistake the empire didn't want the world to remember? The legacy. Despite the mystery, the 9th Legion has never been forgotten. It has inspired novels, like The Eagle of the 9th. Hollywood films, including The Eagle, 2011. Countless documentaries, books, and debates. Because the story captures something deep in our human curiosity. How can an entire army, thousands of trained soldiers, vanish without a trace? What the experts say. Famous historians like Tacitus and Cassius Dio mention the 9th, but give no details about their end. Archaeologists have searched the Scottish Highlands for decades, but have found no battlefield, no mass grave, no final stand. Some fragments of the 9th exist, a stone inscription here, a name on a document there. But the trail goes cold. Uncomfortably cold, like someone wants it that way. So what really happened? Here's the truth. We may never know. Maybe they were massacred in a northern ambush. Maybe they were sent east and destroyed in silence. Or maybe, just maybe, they never existed as we think they did. Because history, like memory, is shaped by the winners. And Rome was the master of shaping its own narrative. But the legend of the 9th lives on, as one of the greatest military disappearances the world has ever known. Echoes of the 9th. So the next time you walk through misty moors of Scotland, or read about forgotten battles and fallen empires, listen closely. You might just hear the faint echo of marching feet, the ghostly chant of Roman soldiers. The lost legion, still wandering, still fighting, still unanswered.